Good morning, everybody. It's Mr. Mulvihill here. I hope you guys are doing well. Had a good weekend. I do want to say that you guys we're supposed to have spring break. I'm sorry you don't. I know that's a little unfair. At least I think so. So I want you guys to take extra care this week. The video is going to be short today. You're really going to only have one real math assignment. You'll have another math assignment later in the week, but this is the only math assignment. Try to take it a little lighter on you guys, so you guys can have a little bit of a break here. So let's take a look at this. Get started. Get your assignment done. And really, if you know what you're doing, the assignment will only take you 15 minutes tops. And this will take you 5, so that's 20 minutes for 2 days. All right, so here we go. Eli works for a hot air balloon touring company. He uses the function below to determine how high his balloon is in feet, h of x, that's how you say that, h of x, after rising for a certain amount of seconds, x. How high will the hot air balloon be after 3 seconds? So, what you really want to do is just plug in 3 for x. Seconds is x. So we can plug in that 3 for x. So we'll get h of 3 equals 4 times 3 plus 2. 4 times 3 plus 2 is 14. So 14 feet. All right. Next one, how high will it be after 8 seconds? So we're going to plug in 8 for x. So we'll get 4 times 8 plus 2. This is just like evaluating functions like you did on Thursday and Friday. So this will give us 34 feet. And then how high will the hot air balloon be after 1 minute? We're going to plug in not 1 for x because x is measured in seconds. So it'd be h of 60. Plug in 60 for x. Oops. So you'll get 242 feet. Just plugging in values. You might think to yourself, hey, we've done this before, and now the writing's just a little different. It's that h of x, but what you really got to know is h of x is the same thing as y. They're really the same thing. It's like you were to erase that and just have y. It's the same thing. All right. Part 2 here. Evaluate the following functions given f of x, g of x, h of x. All right. So we have g of 6 here. So I'm just going to kind of color code these different functions. There's a blue function. Here's the orange function. And here is a pink function. So if we have g of 6, we're going to use that orange one. It's g, and what we're going to do is plug in 6 for the x, so everything else will stay the same. I like to plug it in using parentheses. So you get negative 2/3 times 6 plus 9. That'll be just negative 4 plus 9. That'll be 5. So g of 6 equals 5. F of 4, we're going to plug in 4 for x, so we're going to get 4 squared minus 3. I wonder if you guys remember how to do the squared. 4 squared just means 4 times 4, and that's 16. So you get f of 4 equals 16 minus 3, so f of 4 equals 13. G of 0, plug in 0 for x, so you get negative 2/3 times 0 plus 9. Well, negative 2/3 times 0 is going to be 0, and you're just going to get 9 there, so it'll be g of 0 equals 9. H of 7, we'll plug in 7 for x. Now, if you notice the h function, the pink one, how many x's are there? There's 2, so you're going to have to plug in 7 twice. So you're going to get 2 times 7 plus 1 up top, and then 7 minus 4 on the bottom. So the numerator of that function will be 2 times 3 plus 1, which is 7, which is 15 over 3. And 15 divided by 3 is 5. So h of 7 equals 5. h of 0 will be plug in 0 for x into that function. So you get 2 times 0 plus 1 over 0 minus 4. So the top will be 1. The bottom will be negative 4. 0 minus 4 is negative 4. And then 1 divided by negative 4 is negative 0.25. Negative 25 hundredths. And the final one, plug in negative 12 for x into the f function, so negative 12 squared. Everything else stays the same. Besides the x, that becomes negative 12. So negative 12 squared is 144. Negative 12 times negative 12 minus 3, you should get 141 for f of negative 12. All right, so that's all we got today, evaluating functions. So try that assignment, submit it over to me, and then have a great Monday and Tuesday. All right, take care, guys.